French Montana still thinks we're stupid. Let's see what the fuck this video about. Is I don't know. Let's see what this video about.
What's poppin', y'all? We need to have this French Montana conversation. It gets difficult for me to not defend French Montana, but to still let y'all know how much French Montana has done. I'm not going to say French Montana is a legend. People throw around legend way too much.
He definitely is, though.
He's done his thing, okay? He's Mac and Cheese mixtape series. Now we're gonna talk
He
about
definitely is a legend
today, which is a different story. But mixtapes, music, French Montana has done it. Also, the album that he released with Harry Fraud.
He's a legend.
You guys, people just hate, but man, like Montega, not They Got Amnesia. That was a good album. And it's just, we just see shiesty stuff though with French Montana. And I don't know if this is Bad Boy, because keep in mind, French Montana is Bad Boy. But academics reported this.
I ain't gonna front, bro. When you let hood niggas into the business of the industry, bro, a lot of shiesty shit definitely gonna happen. That's just like regular, bro. This is definitely gonna happen.
And it said the following. French Montana Mac and Cheese 5 sells 62K first week. I know we're all spinning our heads around looking like, really? Like one eyebrow raised? Like, really? And then he said, for clarity, even though he sold 62K first week, Billboard only counted about half of those sales because according to Billboard, French and his team broke rules with vinyl sales, so those were discounted. What rules did he break? Because earlier, people were saying that, he was not faking sales, but there's been a lot of chatter around what French Montana has done with streaming and sales.
Now imagine, right? Like, think about it. If French Montana is doing that for himself, anybody that he's working with, as far as artists that signed to him, as far as artists he's managing and shit like that, don't it make you kind of look at them the same way too? If that's what he's doing.
If you guys remember, there was a song that French Montana had Cardi B and Post Malone on years ago. And if you look on Twitter and you sort by, you circle back to when that was going on, type in a couple of keywords, people were talking about it like, why is my Spotify automatically streaming this Cardi B, Post Malone, and French Montana song? Like, why is this randomly happening? And a bunch of people said that this is what happened to them. And this keeps going with pretty much everything he releases. And at a certain point, you got to say, like, okay, how complicit is French Montana? I don't know.
My boy's African.
I think he just, at this point,
okay, he had all the scams.
People that were saying he was scamming his sales, right? So this vinyl account, said boosted sales fraud. French Montana sold vinyl records on his site for $5 pre-orders back in January, with all the albums needing to be shipped on release date to count towards sales. It seems almost everyone that purchased it has had it, quote, delivered to a random address. This seems to be a case of fake shipping confirmations in order to boost sales numbers for the album. French Montana, if someone on your team wishes to comment on this, my DMs are open, but I've received dozens of messages alleging the same. My order was also delivered a few states away, which is odd. Like, are they all going to... Because this is the rules for those that may have forgotten or don't know. For physical album sales to count, they have to be shipped, not purchased. They have to be shipped the week of the release for it to count. So what some will do is they'll do pre-orders, like, hey, we're going to start in January, we're going to release the album in March. So when we have all these pre-orders in January and February, we have enough units to be able to ship out that week. And this was for Mac and Cheese 5. Someone was saying, I live in Florida, and their product got delivered in LA, and they got a confirmation for it. Someone said, I ordered mine in Georgia, and it got delivered to LA, which I think the most interesting part about this is there are this many people that are buying French Montana vinyls, which it's more than I thought. Somebody said, I live in Massachusetts. This thing says delivered Brooklyn. This person says delivered California, but was, mine got shipped to Texas. And yeah.
But what you guys got to think about, right? It's a lot of people that are just joining into this shit as trolls, and you guys are taking them literal. Like these people probably never bought shit, but they wanted some type of attention that's going on. Oh, this shit is lit right now. Let me chime into this shit and let me say something. Like, why are we not discrediting trolls now? Why are we acting like trolls don't exist and shit only when it's to make someone's career or someone look bad? Like, bro, it got mad people that's probably trolling. This person got 3 likes. Come on, bro.
He was supposed to sell 32K at that point, and 21,000 were pure sales, which were probably coming from here, which still shocks me. They had updated it. So French Montana replies to all of this in the DMs with that guy, and he says, "Hey, what's your number? My team gonna get in contact with you today and personally make sure it gets to you. Sorry about that." And then this guy said, "I'm not tripping about mine. It's $5. Just helping everyone out." He says, "I see people are getting refunded. Is that going to be everybody? I'll put a statement out if you let me know what's going to happen." He said, "Of course, any orders that were messed up will be refunded. My team is working overtime to make sure this is handled. I love my fans. I hate when stuff like this happens." So this person got refunded. Now, keep in mind, this person is New Zealand. It says NZD. So that looks like New Zealand dollars. So that wouldn't have even counted towards the sales because it's out of this country. Which... No, some people were saying Texas and Florida. I was going to say, well, if they're delivering it in the U.S. and these people are out of the country, maybe that would boost it up. But if he was selling 62K...
He backtracking now. See, he backtracking now because now the shit is not in the U.S. and it would have had, but then I was saying this. You backtracking now, brother, man, and you just was too lazy to edit that part out the video, but you kept it.
That, let's say 40,000.
And you kept
there
it.
Are 40,000 people that are going to buy a French Montana vinyl without like any promotion. It's just unreal.
Why is it unreal? And you know what the thing is? What I hate is the fact that it's a bunch of kids covering most of these shits that's going on, right? This nigga probably like 20-something years old, 22, 21, 20 years old, right? Covering this shit. And they swear like, oh yeah, if a nigga's not 20 or 21, 22, then nobody is checking for their shit, bro. You got people with real money that's buying this nigga shit because they remember what it was like bumping this nigga coming up, bro. They watch his old come up. They see where he started from. They saw his grind when he linked up with Akon, all this shit. They niggas seen the grind, him and Max B. Niggas seen how official he was. He still kept Max B as a friend while he's in jail, sentenced to 75. He's still looking out for Max B, still putting money on Max B books, still trying to get Max B out of jail. These people are supporting him for these reasons. Y'all niggas support niggas based on niggas' virality. Oh, this nigga lit. That's dick riding. You got people that support people because they see how real they are. And that's really happening. Why is that hard to see? Somebody is real and they support somebody because they think they real and what they doing is some real shit. Why is that hard to see? That's not no shit that's hard to believe, bro. Got a lot of people out here that just fuck with Frenchie because they see the real shit he doing for Max. They see him trying to get Max out the situation. Mad people is fans of Max B. You think because y'all kids nowadays let go people once they get locked up or go to jail, you think the people before that is the same way? Nah, nigga, a lot of niggas still want Max B to come home and shit like that, nigga. Real nigga shit, bro. It got a lot of real niggas that still waiting for Max B to come home. And niggas is watching this nigga, supporting and showing love to the nigga and still holding the nigga down like a friend when he out here and he don't have to. Word, bro. People still buy your shit just for shit like that, bro. Real nigga shit.
The vinyl record, I think, was Tyler. Was it Tyler, the Creator, that broke it? Somebody. They were selling like 90,000 vinyls in a week. So French Montana's even doing a fifth of what whoever that artist was, whether it be Tyler, the Creator, or anybody, that's still very surprising. And then he had the whole Mac and Cheese 5 Deluxe, which is like 125 tracks. Like,
you know what I hate about people? People that like to say you fell off because you're not going as viral as you used to, or because you're whatever content you create ain't as lit as it used to. But they still know who you are. And the people that's grown up still know who you are. They're still watching you. They're still in tune with what's going on with you, but they say you fell off. No, niggas ain't fall off. Y'all just dick riders and y'all decide now y'all used to share nigga shit to show people, oh yeah, I've been in tune to this nigga or I've been watching this nigga when niggas is lit. Y'all do that. But when y'all think niggas fall off, y'all no longer want to share shit. Y'all no longer want to repost shit, but y'all still watching it. That's what's going on. When y'all sharing reposts to bring bigger numbers. But now y'all don't want to share and repost. So y'all think, oh nigga fall off. I ain't seen nobody else sharing that shit. But in all actuality, all you niggas is watching. And I know this because I'm a content creator myself. And a lot of you niggas be like, oh, yo, you did a reaction. That shit only got 1,000 views, bro. You fell off. Did I actually fall off? Because technically, the niggas is watching still saying you fell off. You didn't fall off. No, everybody just choose not to share anymore, bro. Niggas ain't fall off. Y'all just choose not to share because y'all feel like niggas ain't that lit no more. And y'all don't feel like y'all have to dick ride anymore. That's what it is.
He's released like 5, 6 different albums, you know, pretty much doing any and everything to get as much attention on this project as possible. And this is where I have to ask, are these like numbers games part of the rollout for French Montana albums? Because if he just rolled it out and there wasn't such a disparity in what we believe French Montana should.
Hyundai Sonata versus.
You see, but then again, as long as the nigga's a topic of conversation, then it's technically good publicity, right? Right or wrong?
Sell and what he ends up selling. I don't even think a lot of us would hear about the album if we weren't like fans of French Montana or followed him very closely. Because while French Montana is a very famous figure, he doesn't have like a lot of pull or clout on social media that he can just command on his own. Like for example, like Tyler the Creator, he's got pull. He can command on his own. He just says something and it'll spread. If it's
Yeah, and you know why Tyler the Creator has that type of pull and all that? Because he embraced the fishes. He embraced all of that shit. Feel me? But the niggas who don't embrace all that shit, they won't have the same type of pull. Because they get kept in a shell. Because guess what? If these people get that pull where they out there like that, guess what? It changes the climate and it changes the agenda everybody have. If all the official dudes who ain't supporting all the fish antics and all the shit that's going on, if all those niggas become like exposed to the media and everybody's really tuning into them, it'll change the climate. Cause you could look back in the time when those niggas were the niggas who was ringing, everything was different. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a whole different ball game, and this is why I be trying to show niggas. Niggas need to pay attention to these things, bro. It's all programming. Tyler the Creator be on some jokey fish shit. Talk about he want to suck Sway off and all that weird shit. He says things like that, and they're okay with pumping that agenda. They're okay with that. Just think about it. Social media, right? How could someone that has 100,000 subscribers, such as myself, not have 100,000 views? That's because they're dumbing down. They're not dumbing down. They're suppressing the content so that all 100 subscribers don't see that I dropped a new video. Some people think I don't even make videos anymore. The other day I was live and several people came in the live and it's like, yo, bro, you still be making videos. I didn't even know you be making videos, bro. I don't see nothing suggested to me for you no more. And that's because YouTube suppresses niggas. And this is what you got to understand, because look, if you as a brand by yourself is able to tap into 100,000 people all over the globe, YouTube isn't really a necessity no more, because now you can become your own boss and it takes you away from their platform. And you being on a platform is how they make their money. Think about it, bro.
like a message of a music release, something like that, any project that he has to put out. French Montana doesn't really have that, and that's fine. It's not a knock to him. I just want to know how this looks in the back end, and how did he fake these sales, or not fake sales? They said he broke the vinyl rules. Can we get some details on that? Like, what rules did he break? And this is where I'm asking. So if they fulfilled all these orders and they delivered all these orders,
if you don't know how or what he did and why is your video tailored the way it is, you feel me?
and they're going to refund all of these orders, and they're selling vinyls for $5.
And then you titled it, "He thinks we're
That's what
stupid."
one of the people was saying, $5 for a vinyl? Yeah, this guy autographed.
Ain't it funny though? Like a nigga who would clickbait a video would bash another nigga for having another marketing scheme of making his things get hit, whatever he's doing, propel to another level. A nigga who would clickbait then in his video says, "Oh, I don't know why. I don't know what happened." Like, bro, come on, bro. You got to be for real.
CD times 2, number 2. Oh no, that was $17. Okay, shipping 32. That's out of the country. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm just looking at all of this like, damn, why is this always attached to French Montana's name? And we know these numbers aren't real. Like, Schoolboy Q, who's an artist that hasn't released in years, whose last project people listened to and did better than French Montana's project. As a whole, he has more fans of his music that are anticipating for him to release than French Montana. We can agree on that, right?
No, we cannot agree on that. I won't agree on that because you saying that Schoolboy Q has more fans than French Montana is outrageous. Schoolboy Q comes from an umbrella of niggas who like Kendrick and all these people who do have more fans than French Montana, but Schoolboy Q himself more fans than French Montana. That shit sound crazy, bro. That shit sound crazy. Like Max B been in jail for how many years, and Max B still got a lot more fans than a lot of these niggas that's out dropping music forever. And French Montana is the closest thing to Max B. Like, I don't even understand how like you even came up with that. Like Schoolboy Q, I haven't listened to Schoolboy Q since like 2011, and I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan too. I haven't listened to I'm exaggerating, 2011. I'll say to like 2012, 13. I haven't listened to Schoolboy Q. And I know Schoolboy Q, and he can rap. Yes, if you want to say he's a better rapper lyrically than French, yes, I will agree with you 100%. But as far as fan base go, no, I don't think so. I think if you had Schoolboy Q walking through the city and you had French Montana walking through the city, the crowd would really be around French Montana.
Schoolboy Q versus French Montana. We're just being fair here. Not like smash hits.
Unless you're talking about their like specific cities.
That they really, really, really want to
individual cities.
Yet, Schoolboy Q just did like.
Why this nigga look like a golf player or a cricket player?
Don't really matter. Most of this stuff is just fake, which is why I don't talk about it as much. Like, I can't just sit here.
Your whole video's about it though, bro.
Or look at my microphone and speak to you directly and pretend to care about some numbers that are largely just fake now. As it's a representation.
That's what your video is solely based on, bro. What are you talking about?
Of anything. But Schoolboy Q, let's say he just sold 32K. You're going to tell me that French Montana, someone who's objectively...
Shout out to the chat. 9-hour stream, y'all. We broke a record today. 9-hour stream. Yo, Mari. He's sleeping? I thought he was up. So his sister's the one that's making the noise. I thought my son was up. Damn, 9-hour stream. He's sleeping for that. We broke a record today, chat. We broke a record today.
Musically is going to do twice that much. It's just not happening. And not in the first week. There was some, I heard that this album was coming out. So it didn't completely go like fly over my head or go under the radar. But what are the expenses on this album, especially to like ship this stuff and then refund people? How many people actually bought? We need to start seeing back ends. I know Academics has the answers to this. I really wonder if he's going to like reveal it, but I think he's like cool with French Montana, so he might not just like out it unless they have issues. But I just want to know for myself, like, who did these albums go to? Why did they ship to the wrong place? There's no way you have a mass, like, you just got morons? No. The job is moron proof. You just put stickers on it. So how are people getting the wrong orders? Or are the orders even going to a place that was put on as a shipping address? Like, we need answers. And people getting refunded is not the answer. Like, sure, you're compensating that individual, but you're not answering the deeper question.
All right, I could come up with an answer that's mad simple and like you're reaching and you're trying to do a lot. Let's say the numbers are fake and that's what's going on and he bought the numbers. We also know French Montana is African. Africans are known for scamming. And the simple answer to the whole situation is niggas was clapping them shits. Simple. Niggas were swiping the vinyls. So they're using pieces for people that's all over the world. But they're using shipping addresses in New York because they're clapping them. And they're sending them to random addresses. Because them houses, if you probably did your homework, you would look up the address. If it showed the address where it went to, they would say, oh, it went to this address or that address. Could have looked it up and it might be an abandoned house. Who knows? Could have been that. They scamming and bought his shit. It's that simple. It's not even that hard. People did that. Who knows? His fans decided, we're gonna scam his shit, or it could be the Africans, and they like, yeah, this is our brother. We're gonna scam the shit out of his shit and make his sales go up. Simple, bro. I mean, that's the simplest answer I could give you, and that would be the reason why shit is getting shipped to the wrong address. You know what I mean? But then again, I wouldn't expect you to know that because you probably don't come from shit like that, and you probably don't know anyone that does shit like that. So,
Question, which is, how did you supposedly have 62K? Because that doesn't add up in any dimension. And what happened with these vinyls? Why did they end up at the wrong addresses? These are the questions that need answers. And I would say I won't rest until I get those answers, but I'm not that invested in this, come on. And neither are you. But it would be nice to have those answers. And that's pretty much all I've got to say on this topic. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe.
well, if you see my reaction for your video, then you might have got the answer. You might have gotten the answer you were looking for. I just gave it to you. People are clapping those pieces. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Buying that shit. The whole time they're buying people's information off the black web. And this is the reason why certain places, certain pieces or certain shit is ordered and is going to different addresses and shit like that. Feel me? And a lot of the people that's on this shit is just trolling and say, oh yeah, because someone could have literally got a package in the mail and say, oh shit, it's a French Montana vinyl. I ain't ordered this shit. Someone else could have ordered this shit, got the shit at their crib. Oh, I ain't ordered this shit. And they just opened it and they see what it is in the shit and they say, oh shit. French Montana. And then they go on the internet and they see people saying the same shit and they just troll on the internet. Oh yeah, my order was from here and then they came here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's that simple, bro. You see a name on the package that goes back to that piece that they use, whatever card they use, it goes back to that card, and niggas that look at the name that's on the package and true people search, find out who that person is, and now it's, oh shit, this person is all the way in Uganda. How come they package came here? And that's where the trolling shit start, bro. It's not that hard to figure out. Like, that shit is so simple. But everybody not privy to the information, neither is everybody same areas and shit. So, it is what it is.